Hello Scorpio, welcome to your November reading. Happy birthday if you are celebrating in the month of November, and also I hope that you're doing well and having a good day as you're listening to this reading. My dear Scorpio, you're going to have very important month, very powerful time. I have already two starting cards, Earth Dragon and Agrimony, and this is really telling me that you're going to be releasing something very important this month, but also preparing for the new beginning. A huge moment of liberation is coming your way, a huge moment of letting go and embracing a new opportunity. But before I get into the detail of these two cards, let me just pull a couple of more here from the tarot, just to get a bit of a broader blueprint for the reading, and then also we'll get into the details. So I just want to pull an energy here. Okay, so we have Five of Wands as a crossing energy between Earth Dragon and the plan, the medicine plan of Agrimony. I'm also going to put three cards for now. We have Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and we have Seven of Wands. Interesting. So this is just a very brief starting point. I actually want to put more cards on the table, but let me just kind of give you a bit of an overview of what's happening so far. So we have a conflict here. You are either at the internal conflict, or actually you may be experiencing a conflict in your life right now with somebody at home, somebody at work. Obviously a relationship could come up here strongly too, but it's also very likely that you have your own internal conflict. And what's even fascinating, that can be mirrored in a relationship that you have around you, right? Because when I'm looking at these two beautiful powerful cards, you have the Earth Dragon and Agrimony, and you know, this is really interesting because first of all, look at the energy of the Earth Dragon. I'm just trying to zoom in on the card. There you go. You've got the image here. Look at this. You've kind of gone a little bit here underground in your cave. It could be really the comfort of your home. It could be the comfort of yourself. It's almost as you've collected all these convenient objects, treasures, and they could be representing resources that you have, your sacred objects, money, but also even your own beliefs and patterns. And you've gone a little bit into hiding here, and you're not really willing to let go of these just yet. But what I'm really seeing here on the card is that you may be becoming a bit in a place of suffocating with your own surrounding that you've created for yourself. Now, you know, at first it looks beautiful. You have this beautiful home, work, relationship, all these treasures that a lot of people could be really admiring you for, but at the same time the energy seems quite suffocating. And I say that also because when I'm looking at this card, which is the Agrimony, there is a way more space here, right? If you see the energy of this card, there is a horizon, there is a beautiful plant of Agrimony reaching all the way to the sky. There is this kind of energy of blossoming and kind of reaching to the energy of the source. It's like the sky is a limit here. Now, this plant also symbolizes liberation and preparation for new beginnings, plus that kind of detoxification, purification. And that it's really interesting because in sort of mythology, especially in Europe and in sort of in the land of Druids, that plant was associated with sort of dispelling any sorrow, any depression, any lethargy, and any sort of a negative energy that may be at your in your aura, or you know, at your own home. And what I'm seeing here as well, that you may be encouraged to really start working on letting go some feelings, thoughts, attachment that no longer serving you, of course, but also situations like unhealthy relationships, maybe some clutter at your home, and also even all the way down to a job. Perhaps you are preparing for reaching something way better in your life. And you obviously are here crossing this with the Five of Wands, which means you either at the conflict with yourself at this because you're not really willing to just let go of yet, and you have this kind of like a bit of a moment of am I taking too much risk here? Or perhaps it's the people around you that you're starting to notice that even though they create the environment of the known for you, so it's almost as you know everyone, you know your partner, you know your colleagues at work, you know your friends, your family, and at the same time nobody seems to be aligning with your energy. Nobody wants to really collaborate with you, and that's making you wonder, because on one hand they make you feel comfortable, because even though you always in some sort of conflict with them, you know what to expect, right? But at the same time, you seem unable to build something together. Now, so far I've kind of touched on several situations here, right? As I said, this could be with your work environment, relationship, home, a little bit yourself too. But just when I'm looking at these 3 cards here, so many of you will be questioning your situation at home, your relationship, perhaps engagement, marriage. If it's a work situation, someone that you've been for quite some time, it just feels like you've reached certain milestone, and at the same time, you know that technically speaking, you may have more than many other people. There is this abundance around you. But at the same time, I really feel like there's this clutter, this noise. And what I'm seeing in here with the agrimony is you pushing back on this. And people might call you insane. People might tell you, what on earth are you complaining about? You've got everything. Things are going well. But I see you sitting here, sort of in a distance, looking at your life, and then actually feeling like something is missing, that like this is not for you, that you're ready to, or maybe not ready, but you're considering the month of November that this might be a breakthrough moment where you will decide to let go. It's really, really interesting. It's a very tricky place to be, because as I said, you actually have quite a lot in terms of abundance around you, but something is not making you happy, Scorpio. Essentially, something is not really making you feel like you're reaching the sky, like you're flying, and you're getting ready to push back. You're getting ready to let go. And it's almost as all the sorrows and disappointments and sadness that you've been feeling in the last months, you know that they have been lingering in your home, workplace, or life just for way too longer, and you want them to vanish. You want them to just to disappear. You no longer want to be in that energy. You know, that energy that everything seems fine from the outside, but the inside, your heart is aching, and you know that, and that's why you want to make that change. You want to go to a different place. Oh, look at this, Scorpio. You want to go to a different place. And what comes up here? Of course, 8 of Cups. It's exactly the situation that I've described. 8 of Cups, it's one of these cards that I find particularly the most difficult in tarot deck, from the position of having to make a choice that it seems like, how would I describe it to you? let me put it that way. You know when everything is quite satisfying or quite good enough. That's the word I was looking for, good enough. And a lot of people will look at you and say, but hold on, you have this, you have wonderful wife, wonderful husband, you have wonderful relationship, friendship, parents, job, home, body, health, just name it, right? And then yet something is not right. And then yet you have the full moon and new moon together, which means even eclipse, right? It could be an eclipse that is going to influence you this month. It's like a huge changing event that it's about to happen in your life, and you are about to walk away from a situation that it's good enough, but it's not making you happy. You want to go on a vision quest. You want to search for something. You are a seeker, Scorpio. In the next couple of months, you are a seeker, and you're going to go on the quest. It's really, really fascinating that you've arrived to this point. Such an inspiration, because not many people would have such a courage to leave everything behind and to go and take a risk and seek something that is potentially way more fulfilling. And it will be more fulfilling. Oops. Exactly, the Tower and the Page of Wands. Just look at these two cards. So the Tower, it's again a proof here that you are basically putting your life upside down. You challenging the status quo, and maybe at the same time as you're making this decision for yourself to walk away, you also impacting other people's life too. So maybe that's another thing why it's been so hard, because you know that even though this is about you, your decision will have an impact on others, and the world will never be the same, neither for you or for that person around you. The Page of Wands it's that contrasting energy where you being shown as an explorer. You want to learn, you want to discover, you want to feel alive, you want to take risks, you want to feel the passion again, and that it's really what it's driving you. You're looking at something and you're so motivated, so determined to make things better for yourself. Oh my god, I'm just like literally feeling the energy from these two cards. It's hard to describe it to me, but it's beautiful. It really is beautiful, Scorpio. Such a power this month. And I believe we will have eclipse at some point this month as well. So you just basically rolling with it. You jump on that train and it's like happening for you. It's a preparation, Scorpio. So I would say don't stay too much in that conflict of yours, because it's just a matter of time, and the longer you're going to be battling with yourself there, the harder it's going to get, and just kind of you're going to extend that suffering. You're meant to be reaching the sky. Okay, so we have King of Cups, Queen of Wands around your home environment or work, right? This could be both, but I do feel like there is a relationship here that might be coming to an end. Moving on, taking control of your life. I wonder, my dear Scorpio, whether you felt like with this person, now again this could be your partner or work partner or somebody that you're working for. I wonder oops, I'm sorry about that. That was my speaker in the background. I wonder whether you felt like you've lost control over things. It's almost like, yes, you were at your comfort zone. Yes, you had everything that you needed, but at the same time, that suffocation, that lack of movement, that stagnation. And the Chariot is coming here to make you move forward. Okay, well, yes, we know that with Two of Swords, you're making that choice still, right? November is about that decision. that decision of going on your own, Scorpio. This is decision about either becoming single, either becoming self-employed, living on your own, having your own place, traveling on your own, and just gaining confidence on your own in some way. Of course, that will vary depending on the situation you resonated with, but I feel like there is something that you need to do on your own. It's your time, Scorpio. It really is. And it's time to invite that movement. You've been stagnated for way too long, and you're meant to sort of really accelerate in your growth, whether that's professionally, spiritually, as a person, right? We have also Four of Swords here at the bottom, which is telling me that make sure that you also throughout November take a lot of time to rest, meditate, pray, sleep, nurture yourself, walk in the nature, whatever that is that really helps you to rest and relax, because this is going to be quite tiring. This conflict, it's, you know, this emerging, this decision-making thing, it is actually going to be quite draining. Okay, so Four of Swords comes here with a little bit of help for you to tell you that it's going to be intense, okay, and you will get through it, but just make sure you take care of yourself as well in the month of November. Now I'm going to put a couple of last cards, so let's see what's a bit of an advice here, Scorpio. Adventures. It's wonderful. It's believe in that, Scorpio, because you meant to be experiencing something extraordinary in your life. That drive inside that you have, that vision quest, it's very well might be to do with traveling, doing something new. That, you know, adventure is like doing something that it's a little bit unknown, is exciting, and we felt that here with the Page of Wands as well, right? This is all about believing that you can still experience adventure in your life. So I love that card. Oh, it's so exciting. A lot of water, tropical energy here. Maybe some of you are thinking to go on a solo trip somewhere, you know, it could be even something like that. Oh, oops. Okay, the cards are a little bit chaotic here, so maybe you are literally getting excited right now behind the camera. Okay, let's pull one more card. Sacred space as well. So this resonates with me very much with the with the Four of Swords that we had at the bottom of the deck, because while you're preparing for the new beginning, for this adventure, okay, so this is the new beginning, this is the agrimony energy. So while you're preparing it, gather your strength, resources, and create your sacred space, whether that's in you, in your body, or around you, but you will need to charge your energy and prepare before you accelerate. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for listening. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, then please don't forget to subscribe, like, or share. That will really help me. And also, in the December month, I will be releasing a yearly reading, so please look out for that, and competition to win a free reading with me too. So keep your eye on the channel and connect with me either through my email, website, or Instagram, or whatever else, however else you can find me. All of the information will be in the description box below. Now, lots of love, take care for now, and we'll speak soon again. Bye.